Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Kenshi. The reason why we're jumping in just right away here is due to the fact that we had some very unfortunate dust bandits which decided it'd be a fantastic idea to try and follow some of our folks back inside. As you can see, it hasn't turned out very well for them. Not only did quite a few of them get hit with harpoons for 200 plus damage, everyone in the city is filing out here to take care of them. Rain doing over 90 damage there, Chad getting some kicks in. Yeah, they're not going to be around here for much longer. Down with the dust bandits. You've survived an interesting amount of time here, my friend. We do have our Sheikh warrior here, of course, who is just kind of chilling out, letting everyone else do what they want to do. And there we go. And some spiders, apparently. Oh, yeah, get back inside, buddy. Get back inside. You're fine. You're fine. As for Oren, we're going to grab Oren and we're going to continue on up here. Yeah, so this wall is quite far away from our home, and I think that's the reason why our folks aren't wanting to run out and start working on it. They can still work on it. It's just not something that they immediately think, hey, that's within our city limits. We should do some work on that. So that's one of the primary reasons why we haven't seen this getting constructed. So I think I'm probably just going to have to grab a few folks, you know, fill up their bags with some construction supplies and just get them working on this. Let's just grab everyone here first, though, and get them back inside. I appreciate the animals making their way out here, but we do have turrets for a reason. And eventually they'll get hungry and they'll want to head back, but... Let's just get them tucked away for now. I'm going to see if I can grab some others and get this wall constructed. Alright, so quite a few of them have what we need at this stage, building materials, and we're pretty much sending all of the Leif district over here to work on them. Although it looks like we got a little bit more trouble here. There we go. And the trouble is gone. Very quickly dealt with. Everyone else running outside yet again to try and assist with this. I think it's just the dust bandits that were around before. It'll give Ruka a chance to swing her blade. Rain just absolutely destroying that one there. Yeah. Good job, team. Good job. And we're going to have all of that district out here working on the wall, getting this thing constructed. We've got enough materials to do it. We'll just have to check in on them occasionally because they are going to want to try and run away and work on other things. So, yeah, stick together. And they're actually getting these built at a pretty quick rate at this stage. As you can see, they go up just like that. I mean, it takes a little bit longer. We are fast forwarding here, but even so, this is good progress. It is progress that I'm just going to have to kind of micromanage, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Oh, and hey, it looks like Sand and some of the others have made their way back. Fantastic. We're going to have some new folks joining us. We'll just have to decide exactly where we want them to go to begin with. Honestly, it's probably going to be the Iron District. It's a busy, busy place, and we always have need of more folks there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 new folks here, which Sand, we are very, very grateful for. We'll make sure that they fit in here nicely. They're going to have the choice of homes as well. All the different places that they could possibly live here. Team, don't run away just yet. We're going to have to keep a very, very close eye on them because they will just kind of give up. Even though they have the materials, they don't automatically want to build. Looks like it's mostly Mew and Jewel at the moment, so we'll have to try and get some of the others loaded up too. Are you a friend or foe? You're a friend. You're just a very confused friend. All right, well, confused friend, just chill out for now. We're going to be building this wall here. Okay, Mew is out of building materials as well, so I'm going to have to recharge our group. I'll get them loaded up with lots and lots of materials. I'm just going to let Jewel finish this gate by herself because she's doing a great job just by herself. Get the rest of the Leaf District out here and get them loaded up with some building materials. Okay, so we've pretty much got all of them here now. It is difficult to keep them in one place for a long time because they want to run off and do other jobs, but I'm going to try and see if we can get them to just grab these materials and get working. Okay, so we've got them blocked and loaded. We'll send them over towards here, towards Jewel, where, hey, we've just got some friendly Sheik hanging out outside. 100 guardians, actually. We could get them to join us, but right now we don't have any intentions to go out into the world and start any fights, so we're just going to chill for the time being. Keep on working on our wall. Get this construction done. And yeah, we are constructing at a much, much faster rate with everyone here now. Excellent. We'll just keep on keeping on. And with this section of wall here, we have sealed up this area. And bam, just like that. Okay, so that's the whole front section done at this stage. We're going to move on to the rear. Let's get this done. Oh, and we have a little bit of trouble here in the form of a bone dog. Let's go ahead and start swinging at this thing. Ridley, you are the defender here, so let's get you defending. Jewel getting in there with a few strikes, that's good. And obviously there's going to be a few other hits against us, but with these, very, very good specialist poles, we're actually able to do a fair amount of damage to this thing and be protected at the same time because of that nice heavy armor that everyone's wearing. Good. And we are in need of some more material and some healing too, so we'll let everyone have a little bit of a break, and then we'll continue on getting this wall done. It is getting further still, which is good. And yeah, we can actually see that this is part of the exile camp, so it's not actually considered to be part of Sand City. And yes, this is still Sand City for now. There were some fantastic suggestions for names in the comments, but there was also a lot of support for just keeping this as Sand City, so I can kind of almost see the rest of the citizens here rallying to want to keep it as such. Hey, Misteko, looks like you're continuing to construct, so let's get everyone back together again. Alright, so we're going to bring all of our Leaf District back on over towards our construction material and just looking at this ant colony, really. It's amazing to see it just working so quickly. The Iron District is it's a very, very busy place. So once we've got everyone together, we're going to get them loaded up with construction materials and we'll get going. Okay, and we have them all locked and loaded, so let's move out towards the exile camp wall. And yeah, even this stuff here is still considered to be part of it. And I think it's because it is stretching from that point and around. I wonder if we started the wall closer to our base and then kind of built out and around, whether or not that wouldn't have been the case. But maybe it also means that the exile camp is considered to be part of us. No, it's not. Well, hopefully that doesn't come to cause any major issues in the future. We might not repair things the same way, but yeah. This is going to be a great early warning system for us, more than anything else, because it's going to allow us to, sit behind the walls, let trouble build up outside. It'll give us the chance to have everyone jump on the turrets and get ready for battle. Okay, we are nearing complete construction, and with this, the last section of wall, that is us done. The wall is complete. Well, nearly complete. We actually have some of these that I missed. They are the little walkways leading up towards the gates. I think I only put them here and here. We might have some along here. The only trouble is that they are quite difficult to see because, they're just green. No, that's just, that's all of our different food zones. No, nothing along here. And what about down this way? Yes, we do have at least one. So we'll go ahead and get that on. Yeah, and we'll just keep this gate open, We want people to be able to flow through it, but we have the option to close it should we need to. And just like that, we got our walls finished. So we're going to go and return all of those resources back to the various different... there we go, just like so, and they should drop everything off. There's 41 in there at the moment. Make sure that everyone does that. And yeah, life will continue on like normal. Power is looking good at the moment. We are seeing more of these fields get planted, which I am wanting to see. We want to have pretty much just a sea of cacti outside these fences. That's going to feed not just us, but the rest of the world out there as well. We can grow cacti perfectly fine here. We've got a whole heap that's ready for harvest. I did make most of these extra large, so yeah, it takes a fair bit of cacti to get them growing. we might just have to put a hold on all other cacti-related production at the moment. I believe we are full on cactus rum. Yes, yes we are. We've got a lot of cactus rum. And no cacti in storage, so I think as soon as we harvest them, we're going to be putting them back into things. We've got a lot of raw meat here, so we could look at getting that, well, cooked into something else. We've got our chew sticks, which we can put on pause. We've got the food cubes, which are getting constructed still. We've got more than enough of them, and we've actually got quite a few chew sticks too. I think I'm going to take all the chew sticks out, give them to the animals, and then we might put the production on pause, or just change the other one to be food cubes as well. Okay, I've just noticed that Shrike sitting here is completely filled with bolts, so we're going to have to make somewhere for them to store those as well. You know what, we've got some meat. We're going to ask for some meat wraps to get made. Yeah. And like normal, it's going to be a bit of a feeding frenzy here as soon as we drop those chew sticks in there. Might be good for us to have some other food options for them eventually, but yeah, for now, hey, that's working. So having a look back in here, we want to make sure that we're keeping track of everything. Whelp, for example, seems to be a little bit stuck here. Are you actually physically stuck? I think you are. Sablet, can I steal you for a second to see if we can rescue Whelp, who seems to have gotten stuck somehow? Sablet, if you'd be so kind. Get you as close as we possibly can. There we go. That should be within range. Pick up, please. Pick up for Whelp. It's a very awkward position to get to here. That should be it. Yes, there we go. Welp, you are free. Congratulations. Enjoy that freedom. Now, Sad Neil, you're just standing on top of a table. You're out of resources currently, so you've got some steel bars. What are you complaining about at the moment? What's the problem here, buddy? So you've got the leg. How about we drop the leg off somewhere? I think that's probably what you're struggling with at the moment. Let's drop that off. It's out of resources. I'm so sorry for you, my friend. I know you're very sad. We'll deal with that as we can. What we do need to deal with is this situation, the bolt storage situation. We're going to need to store a lot more of those, and I think we can store those outside. If we can't, hell, we can store them in a place like that. I guess the only issue is that they don't seem to like to run to those very often, so I might have to do a bit of like a storage hop thing, so like store things here and then transfer them myself manually. I guess we'll see. I haven't settled on that yet, but for now, crossbow. No, it's just bolts that we're looking for. Bolt box, that's what it's called. Okay, so can't go outside, has to go inside. Okay, well, obviously space is a premium here. We're not going to be able to really stash anything in that corner. Troublesome, huh? Well, I think we can also put it, yeah, okay, we can put it up here. That should be fine. Let's see. Maybe somewhere like here, next to some of the other boxes. What are those boxes, you might ask? Chainmail sheet storage. I see. Well, someone will have building material. Don't worry, team. We will get that done. Now, jumping back to Sad Neil, let's see what the Sad Neil problem is. So, you're not making any electronic components, and I think maybe that's it. You're just upset about that. But no, you should be working on robotics at the same time. However, you don't want to. Let's just head on over here. It's out of resources. What is it lacking then? Iron plates? I mean, oh, it's probably that the press is in here. Right, that'll be what it is that, yeah, he can't move the press for whatever reason. Stop the press. Yeah, I think that, nope, still problems. I mean, he's crafting currently. He's doing it. We believe in you, buddy. Go ahead and place that down there. Yeah, you should be fine. I don't know why you've taken so much steel into your inventory, but, you know, you do you, Sad Neil. You do you. Look at that. This is so much movement. So much movement. And they kind of all flow together in a weird and interesting way. It seems to be working. Let's see. We do have our iron plate storage up here. How is this one going? Oh, it's not going. Interestingly enough, the iron plates are still just flying out of here. I figured we would have one of these completely filled by now. That is not the case. Well, maybe we do need to get some more iron refineries. They take a little while to produce those iron plates. I think, again, it comes back down to steel. Like, the steel production just requires a whole heap, and really we only start to stack up once those have stopped producing so many steel bars. Right now we only have one storage of steel bars, and that means that once this gets filled like this and it stops producing, that's when we start getting a backlog of iron plates. However, I don't really like that all that much. I would like to get some more of these iron refineries chucked down. Yeah, I think we can fit at least another one in here, maybe another. We could be sneaky and try and get one on the end here. Yeah, we can definitely fit at least one in here, so we're going to go and try and sneak that on in down there. And then looking over towards the side here, this is the iron district after all. We are going to want a lot of iron. Let's see if we can get these ones up against here. A new run of them. I mean, we've got the power to do it, and I kind of like the idea of us pushing our power as we can. Another 3 down here. Yeah, that'll keep this district pretty busy. Yeah, and the construction team as well. It's going to give a whole heap of people things to do. I think the biggest thing to note is that we don't have a iron shortage, as in like raw iron. We've got a lot of raw iron coming in, it's just the processing to plates. We're not getting a stockpile there, so the amount of mines that we have going, that's working quite well for us. But yeah, I think we need to step up the amount of actual iron presses that we have, these refineries. Or alternatively, just knock down the amount of steel refineries that we got going. Steel is very important to us though, so yeah, I think matching the iron plates is got to be what we need to do. 4 might not be enough. We might need more. Who knows? I'm just going to focus on getting these 4 done first, and then we'll go from there. And just in favor of us getting the chance to do this, we're actually going to turn off our steel production just for now until we get these built, because otherwise we're going to be running at a deficit the whole time. And it's a slow process because each of these take 50 steel plates, so it'll take us a bit to work up to those. Let's get that done, team. Yes, please. And Shrike is right back to making bolts, which is great. It means that she is using this one up here. Yeah, fantastic. That's a fair amount of bolts. I don't think we are making crossbows yet fully, but that's something that we are going to want to have a look into eventually. We've got a few bows here, but if we could get like specialist class crossbows, even if they're junk bows, that'd be pretty damn nice. We are seeing some more weapons get dropped down. Park hasn't been that busy though. We haven't seen him here all that much. I guess the fragment axes are taking longer, or they're just not getting placed down. They do require a lot of steel fabrics. You know what? We don't have much, if any, fabric work going on at the moment, and that's probably due in part to our power situation. So we are growing hemp. That hemp, however, is being used to make fuel, and we are going through that fuel pretty quickly, so we might actually have to try and get a bit more in the way of hydroponic hemp. That does mean maybe making another building, and I'm always on board with that. So, another hydroponics building focused purely on hemp. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, we're gonna go with the hemp house here. Dropping that sucker down still means that we're going to have a main kind of thoroughfare through there. But yeah, that'll be the building that we use for it. So it's just building materials. So we should see that get built before too long. We'll chuck in some fans on the inside and we'll get a whole heap of these placed in. Yep, we're going to have to hold the hemp for a while, which means that I'll probably try to stop this for the time being. Yeah, I guess we just take Ant off the job. Yeah, as much as I hate to do it, we'll have to do that. Just for now. Yep, Ant's off the job for the time being. I think they'll still be just dropping off things up here. Yep, dropping off fuel, and you're aimless now. You're just kind of chilling out. And wow, Just looking how fast the leaf district like runs out there when they're wanting to grab cacti. And there should be enough down there that we're going to be able to plant some more fields. Good. We're seeing that most of them are actually planted now, or rather they're on their way. Only 3 needed there. We need a lot more over here, but yeah, we'll get there. Under construction, but only just for now. And bam, that was a fast build. Okay, well, let's have a look inside and get some things placed down. So I obviously think we're going to want to have a fair few ceiling fan lamps just because it's thematic and I feel like they work quite well. So we'll go for 2 on either side like this, and we'll probably just go for a strip down the center. We'll meet like that and then just kind of continue on down towards the front like so. All right. Time to have a look at growing. Now we really want to maximize how much we're able to grow here. So I think, I was just trying to see how close to the wall we can get to start with. I think that's going to be kind of our guideline. The other option is for us to, that's not a good option. That's not a good option at all. So let's try and work our way as close to those edges as we can. And then, I think just going for 2 down along these sections, or rather like a line of them, is what we're wanting to do. So next one would be down here like so, and same thing across the way here. Making it as accessible as we can. Alright, that's not half bad. And so we'll do a similar thing here, but we're probably only going to be able to go 1, I imagine. Maybe 2? We'll see if we can get lucky. I'm just trying to see, can you access it but from both sides? I think you can access it from anywhere, really. Let's try this for now. If only there was a grid. Okay, yeah, we can get 2 lots here. Nice. Although, yeah, I think we're just going to have to go on this angle here. And it's going to look a little awkward, I know. But hey, it's what we can do, and we can fit another one in here, just adjusting slightly for the staircase. Good. Okay, so for this section here, I'm going to do a little bit of a play around. Once I've got something I like, well, I'll be back. Well, the good news, and what I didn't actually realize before, is that we can build these up on the roofs as well. So we've got even more space, and yeah, we're not going to do this by halves. We're going to build a whole heap of these. We're going to make sure that we have all the fabric we could ever want, and also power as well, because we use this for biofuels. So yeah, I'm going to get a place in. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this for now. We are going to chuck down a few extra lights up the top. Whether or not we can actually have these here, doesn't look like we can have them on top of the building. Let's try some of the others then. Yeah, so we might have to go with something a little bit more like this. And I think we should be able to fit these in without too much trouble. Okay, all right. Lights put in as well. It's gonna be a lot of work. A whole heap of work to get that done. And yes, I know it is more materials while we are trying to get these constructed at the same time, but I'm confident that with the steel production off, we are going to be able to get these things going. And just because they're closer here, these are going to be the priority when it comes to building. What we're going to see at the moment is mostly hemp get dropped in before anything else, just because we've got it over there currently. Yeah, slowly but surely, it'll all start to come together. And at 47 iron plates, we are so close to finishing off this one here. 48. Slowly but surely we're getting there, and this will be our first new iron refinery added in. Oren dropping off some materials there. Just one more needed any moment now, and there we go. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to get that added into our work order and get it going. And getting that one up, we've got another that's going to join just moments later. Fantastic. Another refinery done. We are still well within our power at this stage, which is good. And that is with the steel refineries turned off. But, oh, look at that. We've got some hemp done at the same time. That's good. So some plates are finding their way over there, but I still think there is enough focus here that we're going to be able to get a whole heap of these done. So close now, just 2 more and we will be there. Another cactus farm getting completed as well. Construction's good across the board, and let's see, that's another refinery on the roll. And this is our final one now. Just a little bit more construction needed. Excellent, and we're going to chuck our new crew on those as well. So we're going to see those ticking over nicely, producing iron plates at a very decent rate, and we might even start to see some of those iron plates stock up. Wild, I know, we're slowly getting there. One goes in, then it gets taken somewhere else. Yeah, so we are getting there. Having a look over at the new hydroponic zone, I believe we actually have got some of those complete. We're getting some of those lights in as well, which is fantastic. You haven't been completed yet, some of the others haven't either. So it's these 2 here that have been complete. So we're going to have a look at our Leaf District and get some folks focusing primarily on that before anything else. And hey, look at that, we've got some water in here. I think that's low, that's running over and dropping that off for us. Fantastic, that's another 2 done as well. Excellent, excellent. And oh, yeah, done up the top as well. Fantastic. Seeing even more of them come together. I think we're going to have quite a bit of hemp before too long. Slowly but surely, we are seeing the hemp house come together. Before too long, we're going to have all of these hydroponic grow zones ready to go. It is just the hemp that we're waiting on at this stage. Okay, so checking in. This is where we're at the moment. We do, however, have some trouble on the horizon. Yes, some bandits have made some demands and they're making their way to us as we speak. So they're going to be coming past that exile camp, more than likely up this way here. So we'll see if we can catch sight of them before too long. Ah, there they are, moving on the horizon. Okay, so you know what? I think we don't even need to worry about putting the outside gate down. I think we're gonna drop the inside gates once they get closer. And I reckon the 6 that are up here can probably deal with them. At the same time though, it is a good opportunity for our breakers to break. Yes. Yes, I think we'll want to make use of some of our new folks. As for all the others down here, I am going to shift them into the Iron District. Alright, let's do some moving about. Okay, so with that, we are going to want our breakers to meet outside of town. Far enough away that our other friends aren't going to cause us trouble by shooting us. Yeah, I think the breakers can handle this just fine. So we're going to try and meet these bandits out here. It looks like they're already fighting someone. It's probably one of the mini Shek warriors that wander around outside of here. We're just going to get everyone gathering up, and looks like they're already pretty angry. Who did they take out? They took out someone from the Band of Bones. That's interesting. It's been a while since we've seen the Band of Bones. I wonder if, you know what, some folks at the exile camp could have respawned possibly. It's been a while. It's been a long while, but yeah, maybe that's the case. Okay, so let's see how they handle themselves here. Looks like they're moving in. Okay, they're straight up aggressive right away. So we are going to be moving in to attack with everyone here, and once we get close enough, we are going to go for the attack all option. Some of the others might not quite be here yet. Nope, it looks like this is everyone. Okay, well team, let's see how we perform. It's been a little while, we might be rusty. Oh, we are not rusty. Sand and Park demolishing Ruka running through there. Just that one attack from Park was just unbelievably strong. Zeph dodging back there, not actually carrying a weapon at the moment, my dude. I guess I forgot to give you one. And all the animals are here to join the party too. Ah dear. Well, I appreciate you coming along. And the bandit demands have been defeated just like that. Zeph, do we have you actually trained in anything? Yeah, heavy weapons. Heavy weapons. Okay, well, let's go grab you a heavy weapon if we can. We might not have any left now that I think about it. Let's see. Have a look through here. Yeah, we might be a little low on the heavy weapon front. Let's have a look upstairs, see if we're storing... Oh, okay. Yeah, you've been busy. Park has been busy. Right, we have actually made a lot more than I thought. Okay, Animal House, let's grab you. We'll move everyone back inside the walls for now. Thank you very much. And, yeah, well done, team. Well done, we took care of them. I am tempted to send over a bit of a scout party here. Yeah, I can see someone. Is that someone from the Bandit Bones? It is. They're back. They are back. Now, I did do a kind of import of the game a while back, so that's probably why. Yeah, so let's get the breakers together. Looks like we might be able to do some breaking, friends. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's been a little while. We'll get them to meet far enough outside the walls that they won't run back to their jobs. Okay, some more hydroponics finished. Fantastic. I'm going to have to divvy out like a whole new range of jobs for that. Look how big this wall is. Yeah, we got room to expand. And some. Okay, all right, yep. No, the Bandit Bones are here. And who's this group? Just some 100 Guardians. We could get them to help us in this fight, but we are trying to improve our breakers as always, and so doing that alone is going to be the best way for us to get better. And look at that. They want to rip our head from our neck. Okay, sure. We'll see how you do. Looks like some of the others are going to jump in, helping us fight the Bandit Bones, and that was over very quickly. Do we have some others? No? What are they running back to? Oh, they're trying to do their jobs. Well, responsible as always. We could take them off jobs temporarily. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Take them off the jobs. Let's move towards this exile camp, and we'll do what we do. There might even be their leader here. Yeah. Bandit Bones. You're just called Bandit Bones? Yeah. I mean, they are good fighters. Don't get me wrong, they are good fighters. We are going to have a pretty good fight on our hands here. Just wanting to see if we do have any bosses. No. Seemingly not. All the same, let's get ourselves ready, and we are going to be attacking. Starting off with you. Oren, we can probably get you to take off that backpack. Give you a good chance. Everyone else is already without a backpack, so they'll be fine. Sand getting a few good strikes in there. Stubbs crushing through. Oren, excellent work. Seto, still learning. Yeah, Sand's pretty good with that katana now. And hey, look at that. We've got some other friends. Sand, let's get you attacking them if we can. Spin around. Stubbs, we could get you joining in on that as well. Do a little bit of micro here. Nermo, just kind of hanging out the back, getting ready to do some martial arts action. We can take you off block now, I think. How are you getting? Maybe it is better to keep you on block. We'll see. We'll let our lot finish this off. Good. Heal up, and then we'll move on over. If they want to attack us in small amounts like this, I'm okay with that. Although that looks like that's about to change. As soon as they make it over the hill towards us, we are going to give the attack all order. So we will be attacking all. Oberlin running in just by yourself, that's maybe not the best course of action. Sand doing the same. Let's just pull back towards the main group here, team. Alright, cool. I guess this is, we're just going off, huh? We're going off. Park getting a few hits in there. Chad, actually being a freaking Chad. My god, Park, you're a whirling dervish of destruction. So much green across the board here. We are getting a few attacks, but yeah, no, we are just annihilating here. The breakers are getting very good at what they do, especially Park. 146 damage. My dude. And those whirling kicks that he's doing as well, you know, they seem to damage everyone around him. So, very, very good stuff. God, the sound of those flies. Yep. There's already quite a few of them that are just straight up dead, I think, from that. Yeah, no, unconscious. A few others just unconscious. I don't imagine they're going to have much in the way of weapons. There's a few dead bone dogs around here. We'll have a look and see how good the equipment is. average, super average. We don't need any of that. And I think that's them completely wiped out. Just like that. Barrel B. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, well, took care of you, didn't we? We can't open you to the public, so we haven't taken over this area. We've just got rid of them. Yeah, so let's turn not passive on. We will turn jobs back on, and we'll get everyone heading back towards the town so that they can do some work. And I think it's probably worth us having a look at some of our friends that are using fragment axes and getting them to use the much, much better ones that Park is providing. Yeah. Let's go get ourselves equipped, our team. Let's actually send everyone over in this direction. Okay, so the reds are Mark II and Mark III, so those are by Jerich. So we've got Saru and Ruka equipped at this stage. We'll try and get some of the others as time continues on. Hopefully we should see our fabric construction start to, bounce back after we get more of these hydroponics up and running. And we've already got quite a few of them there. I'm happy to see this. Once it's all constructed, I'm going to re-divvy out those jobs and make sure there is a bit of focus here as well as everywhere else. Wow, it is unbelievable how quick we tear through that fuel. We're going to need some more. We are well down. All of our generators just turned off. Okay, well, I guess we're going to get you back on that, aren't we, Ant? Yep, Ant is rushing back in there. We could use a different fuel other than hemp. That is an option. Maybe we should look at that, huh? I mean, we do have a very decent amount of green fruit at the moment, so that is an option. Although, I feel like, we've just expanded our hemp out here. We will bounce back. We will be fine. We're just going to have a little bit of power troubles. I'm just going to need to try and get this fuel distributed just as soon as freaking possible. The main thing here is that we do have quite large battery banks, so it's taking a while for it to drop. Our wind has dropped down in general at the moment, so I think we will see it bounce back up. Let's just hope we can make it through this little bit here. Holy crap, it's all done. All of them are done. Okay, well, we need to make sure that we have a team that's working purely on hemp. Yeah, this is great. Well, I guess the good news is we are going to start to see that hemp bounce back, so Ant's going to be able to stay making that fuel for us, but we just need to get it distributed at the same time. We've only got 2 lots of it at the moment, so I'm going to try and do a little bit of a quick transfer here. So let's go grab that into your inventory and see if we can just put that into one of these generators. You know what? Some of them are still running at the moment, so we'll go to you that's currently off. Just drop some fuel into you. We'll just drop one in for now, and we'll look for another that's off. So that one's off. Go ahead and put that back in. That will give us a little bit of a boost to our power. Good. Okay, so we're not losing at such an alarming rate. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep a close eye on this for a little bit here. Right, that's another thing of fuel there, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Looking at our generators up the top, you are nearly out. You are already out, so we'll go ahead and give that to you. It'll burn for a little bit longer. Okay. We're slowing the loss at this stage, but we are still losing power. Come on, wind, pick back up. It's just so slow right now. It's going to be down to the wire, I think. And let's grab that next bit of fuel. Okay, you're going to put it back immediately. So, yeah, we need to keep this paused as we go back up towards the top, towards this one, and refuel that one there. Let's just keep it going. Keep it going. A little bit more fuel. And done. Fantastic. Go ahead and grab that. Head back up the top. See who is close to running out. Still okay. It's going to be you next, so we'll give it to you. Okay. Oh, come on. See, the thing is, if we lose power, obviously our hydroponics aren't going to be growing, and we won't be getting hemp in, and we won't be able to get our generators going. So it's kind of this self-fulfilling prophecy. Although, hey, look at that. We did just get some more in here, so that's good. At least we know we're going to have fuel for a little while here. And go ahead and grab that if you would. And we'll go and put that into one of these smaller generators here, just so we can, get that little bit of a boost. And I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on this. And either we'll bounce back or run out of power. I'll see. Oh, here you go. And the wind kicks back up. And that's why we have big battery banks. And we could even look at expanding that further because, times like that, we're gonna need them. And so I think we should look at making some more. Yeah, we could fit a whole heap along here, couldn't we? Yeah, just up the top. I mean, sure, keeping them exposed to the elements probably isn't the best thing in the world, but surely it's not the worst, huh? We'll go ahead and just try and place them. I was going to say we could put some more up here. I think I want to try and spread them around the city a little bit more. We could try and get them just on various different roofs that we aren't using. And, you know, just less power all in one area. I feel like that sounds like a sound plan. Yeah, we'll go ahead and chuck some more along here as well. We can probably go for a semi-decent amount. These are just iron plates and electrical components. We are always looking pretty good on the electrical component front, so I feel like we're fine to chuck down quite a few, and we could do the same here. Hell, we could even look at getting some wind power up on this structure here. Move that along. I am not 100% sure whether or not they can still get up to this roof, but they can certainly try, can't they? Yes. All right, let's get that done, please. Wow, look at this place at night. I love it. Looks good. Looks very good. And down in here, yep, everything is going according to plan. Let's get those planted, though. There's a few that haven't been dropped in yet. Our water situation, that should be looking pretty good. It is. Hex, you're a little bit held up here, though. Why is that, my friend? Having trouble with your water? There we go. Just needed to kind of reset you a little bit. You're seeming fine now. Well, things are continuing to tick along here. Our hydroponics are getting planted, they're getting harvested. We still don't have it 100% down yet at this stage, but it is getting there slowly. Outside the walls as well, our cacti growth is continuing. Slowly but surely we are getting those extra farms placed down as well, so we just need to make sure that we have folks working those. It's been a little while since we've looked over into our iron district, and I'm very happy to see that we have iron plates stacking up, and they've stacked up so fast. Look at that all. That's amazing. We did have a bit of a power problem, and that sucks because, yeah, we don't have our steel production turned on. We are going to be turning that back on now, which means that we are going to be using more of those plates, but I'm impressed with how quickly we were able to stock back up on those. Very, very quickly, in fact. And I believe that should be all of our, machines back up and running. Yeah, we're fully stocked up on plates, so we're going to get that going. We can see that even during the day, it's not quite enough power, so we're going to have to look at generating some things outside of just the fuel. It's taken us a while to catch back up on that front. Ant's working all day to make us more fuel. We could get other people helping out with that, but honestly, I'm thinking maybe we do want to get a few more wind generators in here. They aren't the most reliable thing in the world. We know that they can fail on us, so yeah, I'm in two minds. We could get someone else working on this as well, but yeah, I think we're just going to have to throw some resources into getting a few more of them put in. I mean, I also just think in general they look pretty cool, so we are going to get 2 new ones over here. If we go further out, I'd be concerned about us not actually having access to that power, so we're probably not going to do that. We're just going to try and keep them closer to home along this side here, and hell, we could have a look. I mean, we already do have quite a few along that side. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to chuck down a whole heap more of the smaller ones as well. You know what I just realized? We've been building the first generation. You know what, I think that's okay, because then we can upgrade them from where they're at. I will go through and see, like that's 2. You are also... No, you're just a regular one, so we can go ahead and upgrade you. So I think any of the new ones that I've put in, they are just the first generation of wind generator. So yeah, we're going to be upgrading those. Once we've built the other ones, we'll upgrade them. I think it'll be easier for us to construct that way. At least I think so. Surely it's less resource intensive for us to do that. Okay, we'll ask for that to get done. And then I'm going to have a look at making a whole heap of small ones for us as well. Look at you. Okay, that's good. I mean, I think as we're building them, we might be able to upgrade them. Oh, we can. Okay, well, I mean, they're already placed, so let's just look at upgrading them. It's going to cost a little bit more in terms of materials, but it's a small amount. So we seem to be lacking electrical components at the moment, which is interesting, because we had a whole heap of them before. Yeah, no, we are completely out of our electrical components. Are we low on copper? We shouldn't be. We are. No one's working on copper. Okay, well, that is a problem. All right, we're going to have to rectify that, aren't we? And finally, that copper situation is back under control, which is good because we're going to need a lot more electrical components for all of that power that we're going to be building up over time. Yes, and this is where we're going to be wrapping up for today. I know it's a little bit shorter for Kenshi, but believe me, there are still a lot of hours that are going into this. Just the micro of running Sand City now is different to how it was before. Generally, I can set up a whole heap of things before we start recording and try and go from there. I mean, today we did deal with the exiles off in the distance over there, the Band of Bones. And it seems that there are still some Dust Bandit clans out there that want a piece of Sand City. So, to them, I say, we welcome you. And that's really only the start. As Sand City grows, we are going to get the attention of other cities out there in the world. Perhaps even some united cities far out in the sands. Not unlike the ones that we have here. However, as we know, their ideals are slightly different to our own. And for that reason, I imagine we'll be seeing some clashes in the future. For now though, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.